Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Elevated Beauty Podcast. I'm your host, Emily Fouts, and today's episode, we're going to be talking about getting complacent in your work, what that looks like, and how you can get out of that funk that you might be in. So if you're interested, then keep on listening. So this is a place that I recently realized that I was in. I was getting complacent in my work with my clients and complacent with what my books looked like. So to me, getting complacent in your work is getting too comfortable in your current state. And this doesn't allow you to grow. So when you're too comfortable in your current state, what you're doing is you're not practicing those strategies that were helping you grow in the beginning. And you're telling yourself, this is fine. I'm okay with what I've accomplished from my previous efforts. Like, I'm just, I did the work and now it should sustain itself. And I'm just okay with where I am. I'm not going to work harder than I want to right now. And the truth is, my books aren't 100% where I would want them to be. So why was I getting complacent and too comfortable with where I was? Because I didn't want to do the work. I was being a little bit lazy. And I was holding myself back from growing in areas where I could have. And again, I was not practicing those strategies that were helping me to grow in the beginning, and I'll share with you those strategies. So those strategies that helped you to catapult your business in the beginning, that not only helped you to gain new clients, but also to build lasting relationships and promote your image. So some of those strategies that I did was I just marketed my ass off. I went around and created connections with other businesses, let them know, hey, I'm in the area, I'm opening up this new business. Let's talk, let's get together. Just creating those connections, Chamber of Commerce, community events, physically going into these other businesses and connecting with those business owners, creating content, marketing, posting in Facebook groups, local Facebook groups that allow, advertisements like, hey, if you need a Brazilian wax, I'm your girl. And then when you do get those clients in the door, you want to treat them like queens. And, I already do that. My quality, that's something I'm very proud of. I've never dropped the ball on that. But in the beginning, when you get a new client in the door, what you want to do is you want to ask them for a review. Hey, I'm new to town. A Google review would help me out so much. Every single new client that comes in asks for a Google review. And I stopped doing that once I reached a certain point. So doing that is going to cement your image as a professional in the industry in your area. You will probably, I don't know how it works, but Google will probably put people that have a higher star rating higher on the search engine. Following up with those clients that you get like a week after their visit, you want to say, hey, how did you enjoy your visit? If you notice that they didn't leave a review, send them your review link. And then reaching out to clients, if you keep their birthdays on file, happy birthday. I have a system where it asks for their birthday and it sends them like a $10 coupon. And if I do have like a regular client that I know it's their birthday month, I'll do something special for them just to let them know that I care. Just, yeah, reach out to people, create those lasting relationships, and promote your image. And something that I have decided to do this month to go out there and promote myself more, market myself more, is to hand out free first-time Brazilian waxes. So I printed off these coupons, and I am going to go around my local community and hand out a coupon for your first Brazilian wax is free to get more people in the door so I can create a larger client base for myself. And I'm okay with that. That's, a free service. A lot of people would say, oh my God, why are you just giving away a free service? It is one of my lower cost services. It costs me like $7 to do a Brazilian wax, and it takes me like 20 minutes. And it is my bread and butter, honestly. When I look at my reports, Brazilian wax is where I make most of my money. So it only made sense to do that. And it's something that people can come in every 4 to 6 weeks for, and they can join my membership program. And so on the first of the month, that's a higher ticket that I can gain. And I do plan on putting a lot of the information that are in these little episodes into ebooks. That way you can, like, I don't know, people just digest information differently. You can listen to this podcast and retain some of it. Some people might want to read it and refer to it later, write it down in a notebook. So this is something that I'm actually going to put in a free ebook. And so yeah, some people just digest information differently. So some of the content that I share with you on these episodes that I feel are very valuable will be in free ebooks very soon. I hope this episode was able to allow you to reflect on where you're currently at, and if you are getting complacent and a little too comfortable in your current state, you might be holding yourself back from growing and not even really realizing it. So that's something that I didn't even want to admit to myself, but I was. And so I just had to kick myself in the butt and say, hey, let's get back out there again. Thanks so much for listening to today's episode. You can follow me on social media at Elevated Beauty Aesthetics or on my esthetician shop, which is Shop Cryptic Skin. That is where I sell esthetician themed apparel that is supernatural in nature and kind of kitschy designs for the modern esthetician. So as always, I will see you guys next Monday at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time for another episode.